Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Lexi Out's here. It is Tuesday morning. We're doing Raptor Freak Tuesday trivia. Whoa, thunder hit right when I said that. The power of lightning and thunder comes crashing down when I yelled the Tuesday trivia. That's right. Tomorrow is OG Anunoby's birthday, y'all. So we're going to celebrate OG early. Of course, OG's not on our team anymore. He got traded last season, but we still love OG. OG will always be a part of Raptors history as a Raptors champion and also as a great loved Raptor fan favorite for a long, long time. Knicks fans love him, of course. Knicks fans going to love him, but it don't matter because OG was drafted by the Raptors. He's in his heart. He'll be a Raptor and someplace all for the rest of his life. So we want to celebrate OG today on the Tuesday trivia. This is not a classic Jurassic because OG still plays in the league. But we are going to do some OG Anunoby trivia today, guys. So you think it might be easy, but it may not be that easy. Trivia Commissioner David Saborn and myself working on the trivia this week. And I really appreciate the partnership I'm building with David on how to form the trivia. We're trying to make the trivia better than ever in season 4 of Raptor Freak Trivia. And hopefully you'll agree with what I'm saying from the trivia today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Seymour Pape is first in this morning. The sheriff showing up. What pop, fam? First in this morning and wishing all a great Tuesday. There you go, Sheriff. Good to see you, City Slicker. Still recovering from the stampede. Hopefully you didn't get stampeded too much in Calgary there, Sheriff Seymour Pape. Always love to see the sheriff in the house. Cowboy is here. Canadian Cowboy. Good morning, Lex and Raptor Freaks. Dap to you, Bradley. Always repping the ta-da, guys. 647-833-6844. If you need Bradley to come over and help you do odd jobs at your house, he will come there. He's saying, yes, OG will always be a champion. And thanks again for Quickly and RJ. You're the best. Let's grow Raptors. There you go, Cowboy. One of the most positive Raptor freaks out there. He loves his Raptors just like I love my Raptors. And you can't change that. That's right. That's right. We are a passionate fan base that really does stand with our team. And the things that I've heard from Masai Ujiri and Darko Rajakovic at Summer League games is that we are appreciated and that we deserve better and that our coach and our GM, the president, they agree with this. And I love that. I love that. There is a certain amount of personal pride and self-respect that's coming up in Raptors fan nation. And I like to think that we're a big part of it, Raptor Freaks. So instead of being cynical, negative Nancy's, they're going to put down our team when we're down. No, we're going to start supporting and building them up back to the championship again, because that's what a rebuild is. As a rebuild, let's going to get a bunch of young players and then the fans can be cynical, snarky assholes. No, a rebuild is we're going to build and help support y'all coming up also. And that's what true fans do. And that's who Cowboy is right there. Ahmet Gaming back in the house. The champ is back. Season 3 trivia champion Ahmet Gaming showing up on a Tuesday. Well, that's like the sun comes up in the morning. Ahmet's here on a Tuesday. We love Ahmet Gaming. A very, 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 very intelligent young man who is currently visiting us here in Canada. I love to see him over here visiting his family, getting in good family time. Worked really hard for his championship last season, and he deserved it. The Raptor Freak current trivia champion, Ahmet Gaming, is in the house. Good morning, y'all. Hope y'all had a good week, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. In some ways, Ahmet loves Tuesday because he knows he's going to get to play some Raptor Freak trivia in the afternoon. That's right. That's right. Mo's here, superfan Monique Lawrence. Good morning, Raptor Freak family. Good morning to you, Mo. Always love seeing Mo, and having her presence here is a privilege. It is a privilege and a prestige that comes with the superfan Monique Lawrence, and we respect and love her very, very much. Very, very much. Bryce is here also. Good morning, Lex and Raptor Freaks. Bryce, you ready to play some trivia, my guy? We might get right into it. Now, David is here, hopefully. David, can you check in real quick to make sure that you're here to score? Because I need you to be here so we can score the trivia, of course. Commissioner of Trivia, David Saborin. Please make yourself known if you are here. Dap in if you can. So I will start the trivia as soon as I see it, David, because I don't want to waste time. We don't want people to go do deep research on OG Anunoby on the net right now. We want to go right into it and get in there. Yeah. Cowboys saying Masai hit the nail on every draft pick and undrafted also. You're clapping for Masai. I you know what? I feel like you're right. I feel like there's not really any duds in this group. That these guys are really astute. They're wanton and willing and wanting to win. I mean, it's the figurehead of Jamal Shed. It's the quiet enigma talent of Jacoby Walter. It's the very blatant blocking shots and making threes of Brandon Carlson. It's the pure, unadulterated potential of Ulrich Comche. Yeah. We got a little bit of a diversity in this draft. And whoa, some people say we reloaded the gun. They don't think we have any talent. Well, you come and find out when we play Toronto. DraftKings and other people are putting out their win predictions for the teams in the NBA. And well, DraftKings said 31.5. Well, ESPN's saying 32.5 for the Raptors. So, I mean, that's an improvement from last year. I can't get mad because I don't want these places to say we're going to get worse. If they put us at 25 or lower, I'd be like, fuck you guys. You fuckers. You're going to say we're only going to win 25 or less games? No, all right, I'll take 32. I'll take 31. If we can do better, of course. I want to do better than that. But I like that, at least the predictors are saying the Raptors will be improved from last year. And that's important. That's all I care about. I want to see improvement and building up, rebuild, up, building up, fans, building up, not tearing down with your sorry ass, stupid ass, snarky little comments. That's right. On Twitter or wherever you are. That's right. Monique is talking about the Zach Edey interview yesterday. Yes, a very brief little 3-4 minute interview with Zach, asking him a couple questions. He straight up took ownership of his decision not to play for Team Canada, saying it was my decision solely. I really felt like he said it was for his business decision. In some ways, he's exactly right. He's a rookie. He's got to get adjusted to coming in from Purdue to the Memphis Grizzlies, and it won't serve him if he's in Paris while his other rookies and people around the Grizzlies are getting established and organized. It won't help him. So I totally understand why he's sitting out. This happens to be the bad timing of an Olympic year and his rookie year. So if it had been any other way, if it was even next year, I'll bet you Zach would have came and represented the Team Canada at Paris Olympics if it was next year, not his rookie year. So he's not looking back. He's not letting anybody else take the blame. He is straight up saying, this is it. I chose to do this. And he also said in his interview, he will be representing Canada in 2026. So, yeah, it's not like we're going to wait till the Olympics to see Zach back in the red and white. He's going to come back around in the middle of the cycle to get back to the Olympics from 4 years from now. And he will show up and be on Team Canada for the future. He said it's very important to him, and it was a hard decision, but he needed to go with his business sense of establishing his rookie year with the Grizzlies and getting into the NBA in the right way. Now, the weird thing is he played like one game, and now they have him sitting. And he was asked about that, too. It's like, Zach, why are you not playing right now? He said, well, the Memphis Grizzlies are being overly cautious. They want to be very, very careful with me. And they were trying to angle at him, are you hurt? Is there something wrong with you? Is that why you're not playing? He's like, no, they're just being overly cautious. He kind of almost said something, but then he didn't. So it was an interesting thing. Very, very interesting thing there. Let's see. All right, where's David? David, check in, please, because I won't start the trivia until you're here. So if you're listening to me or you have not logged on, I need you, David, for Tuesday trivia. You're my scorer. So please check in ASAP. I don't want to waste no time getting this trivia. Seriously, David. So write in a comment, please. David Saborin, please. Amit Gaming saying, I looked through some of my pages yesterday. Hopefully I remember what I saw. Laugh out loud. You looked through some of your pages yesterday. I'm not even sure what you're talking about, Amit. Well, listen, I hope you've been having a fantastic time hanging out with your grandfather and all the other family members that you've been able to visit here in Canada recently. That's awesome. Fiercey's here. Good morning, fam, and happy Tuesday. Good morning to you, Fiercey Salsera. Always good to see Fiercey coming in and saying hi. And hopefully Fiercey can compete today in the trivia. I'm going to call David. Let's see. Amit's saying, I like Wiki. just skimmed through him. See, he's doing research, David. What the fuck are you? All right, I'm going to call David. I'll call him live on the air, guys. Because honestly, this is an important day, David. You got to be here right away. All right, he just checked in. You see me calling? He's like, all right, yeah, I'm here. Seriously, I'll do that, David, on Tuesday. I don't care about other days to cross the card. You can show up late and check in at other times, but you better be here right away on Tuesday because there may be days where I don't want to wait and let them have research time like Ahmed just took. So you really got to be here on Tuesday, David, and check in. I want you to be one of the first checks. Come on now. All right, let's see. Cowboy saying, David, let's go. All right, he checked in. Uncle David is here. All right, good. Yeah. I know we usually don't, but I think that on Tuesdays it should be important that you try and be here right at 9:30 just in case. Because in some ways I want to come in quick and do it because they'll write up a whole bunch of comments and then all of a sudden it's like an hour later and then we're starting trivia. Fuck that. I want to do the trivia within the first 15 minutes if we can. That is the best thing to do. Yeah, David's Cowboys laughing. He said, Amit said he looked through it yesterday. Well, you didn't look at OG. Did you think it was going to be OG today? In some ways, I'm trying to switch things up, and we come up with the idea of what we're going to do the trivia. We're trying to keep it, trying to figure it out, you know? All right, we're going to get started right here. Seymour's chanting, David, David, David. All right. Okay, 9:30. I mean, even if you're here at 9:35, it's just that Tuesday's the most important day, for sure. Fiercey says she has OG's jersey. Well, maybe she'll have a leg up on this one. So let's get to it right now. I appreciate David being here very much. All right, let's go. First question of the day. These are questions written by David and myself, and we're going to start it right off. There are 6 answers to this first question, and each question right now are worth 10 points. David may adjudicate that they're worth more. We'll have to see, or maybe less. I don't know. The first question for today's trivia is, what are the names of OG's 6 siblings? He has 6 brothers and sisters. If you want points, name their first names. You got to know their first names. This is the thing. This is OG. Y'all don't know jack shit about OG. He's private as fuck. You don't let nobody know nothing about him. So that's why this trivia is going to be hard. So I need the 6 names of OG's 6 siblings for this answer for you to get points. So you got to tell me what his brothers' names are and his sisters' names are. And there's like 3 of each, just so you know. I think there's 2 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm not totally sure. I think it's, let me count it again. 1, 2, yeah, there's 4 sisters and 2 brothers. So in the family, there's 7 kids, 3 brothers and 4 sisters. Sarah is not one of the people that are related. No, Sarah is not one of their names. That is not one of their names. No, it's going to be a little bit like OG's name. Seriously. Dana said, good morning, everyone. See, Amit could research this, and he might have to if nobody else is going to go get it. So we got to get these. At some point, I'm going to say, Amit, go ahead. Do what you're going to do. Because in some ways, he wants to do this off the top of his head. Delano Bant is not one of OG's brothers. That's not right. Okay, here we go. Carlo coming in with Chigbo. Chigbo is right. That is one of his brother's names. Now, Alyssa. Let me see if the spelling's a little off. Yeah, we'll give you Alyssa. Those are actually his 2 brothers. Carlo has named his 2 brothers. So, David, give Carlo Chigbo and Alyssa. Ifoma is one of his sisters. So, there's another one. The spelling is off for both, but actually that's actually the short form names of their full names, David. Just so you know, that is their short form names. I know it's Chigbagu and it's Olasaka, but that is the short form. Olisa that's what they call them short. So yeah, so we got Chigbo, Olisa, Ifoma. That's 3 of them. Let's see, 10 for Carlo. He's getting all 3 of those. Alyssa Ananobi, yes. Isaac, we got in that one. There's still 3 more names, y'all. 3 more names that y'all got to figure out. Nobody knows who OG's family is. It's a mystery. Let's see. That is the same name as Isaac's put in the name that Carlo knows. Ifoma. I think that's how you say it. I may be butchering OG's siblings' names. I don't want to do any disrespect. Yeah. We don't need their last name, Isaac. Is what David's saying. But he's benevolent. He wants to give as much as he can. That's right. Promise and Anobi. No, that's one of Precious's siblings' names. Is Promise. Promise is one of Precious's siblings. Not OG. Yeah, that's a good answer for Achua, but not for Ananobi. No. Yeah, this is tough. This is gonna be tough. This is just the beginning. It's not gonna get any easier, y'all. I'm going to tell you that right now. There may be a couple of questions that are kind of easy, but most of these questions are going to be like this today. Maybe a little bit like pulling teeth. Yeah. So 3 more. And these are really underground people. Yeah, Fiercey's like, goodness. Yeah, he's like, just give me the word. He's on it. You know what, Ahmed? If you want to clean this question up, you go ahead right now. Because other people could have come in and looked for it, but they haven't done it. Randolph's here. Good morning, beloved Raptor Freaks, most informative gang. Blessings. Obstacles can be positive or negative. Some causes detours that forces you away from danger, while others hinder your progress. There you go. You know, sometimes things happen for a reason, and they may be an unintended reason that's actually really beneficial. So go with the flow of life. Accept life on life term, and you will be happier. Sarah Ananobi is not one of the names. If somebody's going by a short form of Sarah, that's not on the list. So Sarah is not one of the answers, Canadian Dana. I'm sorry. Yeah. Carlos, like, that's all I could find. That's what I'm saying. We got to go deep cuts on this one, guys. Deep cuts. Now, if one of the sisters is going by Sarah as a short form, no, I want her given name. I want her given name because in some ways I don't know if there is one that's that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those are the 3 names still. I see them. They're all 3 sisters of his. So we got the brothers. Given legal names. That's what he wants. And Dana's saying Google says it is. Google is wrong. That's what David said. Google is wrong. Yeah, no Sarah Ananobi. I'm sorry. That's not one of the answers. That is not one of the answers. You know what? We'll come back to this one. How about that? We'll come back to this one because it seems like even Amit is not coming in with the quickness on this. It's like this is crazy. I told y'all. Real quick. All right, let's go to the next one. What Nigerian tribal descent is O.G. Ananobi's family? What is the tribe from Nigeria that O.G.'s family belongs to? Yeah. Amit found the other 3. Okay. Well, write them in, Amit. You want those questions? Go get it. Igbo is right. Fiercey's going to get that one. All right. Go ahead and put the 3 in, Amit. Go ahead and put them in. You can get the answers now. We'll give you 30 points for getting these 3. You found the 3 we already know. You don't know the other 3. All right. Well, maybe there's just going to be points that ain't got today. This is just like that. Igbo for Fiercey. She's getting the points for the second question. That's right. All right. Next question, guys. What 5 NFL teams was OG's brother Chigbo associated with? What 5 teams in the NFL was Chigbo associated with while he was in the NFL? What were the 5 teams that he actually put the uniform on for? Yeah, Chigbo is older than OG. He's in his later 30s, and he was in the NFL for a little bit. Don't half-ass me, please, because that could be a couple different cities, right? Isn't that a team for a couple cities? Fiercely saying Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are on the list. That's right. Ravens are not, though, Amit. Tampa, that's half-assing again, Cowboy. Let's treat the teams like full names. Don't just put in Tampa. That don't mean jack shit to me. Tennessee Titans is one of the teams. So Amit Gaming getting Tennessee Titans. We still got 3 more. Minnesota Vikings is right. Another one for Fiercey there. So we've got 3 of them down. Tampa Buccaneers, no. Tampa Bay is not on the list. I'm sorry. It's not one of the teams. It's not one of the teams. We got 2 more. So 10 for Fiercey, 10 for Amit, and 10 for Fiercey. David, you're writing them in on the spreadsheet, right? Detroit Lions. Is that one of them? No. Detroit Lions is not one of the teams, Cowboys. Sorry. Minnesota Vikings was gotten already, Amit. Was already gotten the Minnesota Vikings. Fiercey got that one already. There's 2 more. There's 2 more teams that he was associated with while he was around the NFL. And I want to see who can get the last 2 teams. Yeah, Chibo. Dallas Cowboys. He's just naming teams at this point. No, it's not the Cowboys. But hey, how about this, Cowboy? Go opposite from the Cowboys. You'll get one. Yeah, if you can figure out the opposite team to the Cowboys, the team that is one of their biggest rivals. Titans has already been guessed. Dana, Amit got the Titans. There you go. Amit got it. Washington Redskins. They were the Redskins at that time. They are now the Commanders. Look at Amit covering all asses right there. He got both asses there. So, yeah, Amit's getting the Washington Redskins. There's one more left, guys. One more yet. Left. Cowboy was right. It was the Washington Redskins was the opposite of the Cowboys. But that is already been gotten by Amit. There's one more team. One more team that's on this list. And, boy, do you have to dig for these ones. You really do. That's what I'm saying. Today is a tough one. San Francisco 49ers, huh? Isaac Kimmel? No, that's not right. Amit's got the last one. It's the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. So the 5 teams were the Cleveland Browns, the Tennessee Titans, Minnesota Vikings, Washington Redskins, and Indianapolis Colts. So those are the teams right there. 10 points for each one of those answers. David giving the 10 points out and scoring for this one. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, the next question has multiple answers right also. So they're all each worth 10 points also, it looks like. OG chose Indiana University over four other universities. What were the 4 universities that OG dissed and became a Hoosier and played for Indiana University? There were 4 other colleges that really almost got him, but he did not go to those ones. What were those 4 universities that OG dissed? Miami. That is half-assing. You know how many teams are called Miami? There's Miami of Ohio, Miami of Florida. Come on now. Stop half-assing me, Cowboy. Georgia and Iowa are both on the list. Look at Dana coming in hot and getting 2 of them right away. Georgia and Iowa. Gonzaga is not one of them, Amit. That's a good guess. I know you're a Gonzaga guy. That's the thing. Amit's like, I love Gonzaga. Drew Timmy. Yeah. Kelly Olynyk. That's my team. Yeah. Miami Hurricanes is wrong. It is wrong. But Dana's got 2 of them right now. Let's see if Dana can go more. George Mason's another one. That's right, Canadian Dana. Canadian Dana getting on the board today. And Ole Miss is the other one. Carlo JS getting the other one. So the 4 teams were Georgia, Iowa, George Mason, and Ole Miss. And I love to see Canadian Dana and Carlo getting some trivia points today. This is awesome. This is fun. Good job, guys. You're too late, Isaac Campbell. Too late. That's right. All right, let's keep going. All right, here we go. This is going to be where you guys are going to get one of the answers you didn't get earlier. Okay? So what bank does OG's sister, Adiora is one of the names you didn't get earlier. What bank does OG's sister work for in London? Yeah, it's a big brand bank. She lives in London, England. She's one of his older sisters. She's about 40. And she works for a major bank, So I want to know what bank she works for. It's in London. Remember this, but it is a worldwide bank. Adiaroa is not Adiaroa. Yeah, that's her name. That's the name of the sister. Adiaroa. Adiaora. Yeah, Adaora. That's her name. Yeah. Bank of America is right kind of guess, Isaac, but it's not right. Scotiabank is not right. Yeah. Let's see. Lloyd's is a great guess, but it's not right. TD Bank is not right. Sanlanda is not right. This is an American bank. I will say that. It is an American bank. And Bank of America is probably the closest best guess so far by Isaac Campbell. It's not going to be one of our Canadian banks up here, guys, just so you know. But yeah, she's in finance. She is in finance. And I think she's the oldest sister. So HSBC. No, not that one. This one has had scandals in the United States in the past decades. Barclays? No, that's not right. Is Ahmet getting points for the sister's name, or was it mentioned on the stream before he typed it? No, he's not getting those points, David. I said the name before he wrote that in. So PJ Morgan? You mean JP Morgan? JP Morgan is not right. No. No, nobody's going to get that name, David. That one's going to get through. That's amazing. That's the first time a trivia question has gone through. Citibank is not right, but it's very good, close guess one. Keep going, Isaac. You're getting closer. Let's think about Old West. How about that? Think about the Old West. And David's saying, don't fuck with me. Oh, shit. Bank of England? No, it's not the Bank of England. Yeah, what is Adiora? She works for a very big bank. Manulife, no. Not NatWest Group, no. Metro Bank, no. But this is the best clue. It's an American bank. It's a bank from the old. It's a bank that has an Old West theme to it. Yeah. See, David, we made some good trivia yesterday. We really did. Yeah. He's, David can be fierce. He can be scary. Ahmed, if you met him in real life, you'd be scared of him. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. Yeah. Town Hall Bank, no. Oh, look at that. Wells Fargo is the answer. Ahmed Gaming getting it. Wells Fargo is the bank that Adiora works for in London, England. Yeah, there you go. 50 points for Ahmed. You earned that one, Ahmed. You got intimidated to that answer, and you got it. Good job. Was it the clue about Old West and American Bank that probably got it right there? I was saying, yeah, Old West. Think Old West. Wells Fargo is like a stagecoach. And there was that bank existed in the American West frontier. So, yeah, she works for Wells Fargo, Adiora. All right, let's keep going, guys. This is fun. Where and what position did OG's dad work at Missouri when they moved to Jeffersonville, Missouri? Where did OG's dad work, and what was his position? Where did he work? Where did OG's dad work, and what position? Yeah. Oh, Ahmet searched it because y'all took too long. He didn't get it from that. All right, let's see. Doctor, he was not a doctor. That's actually a false claim. He wasn't a doctor. I always thought OG's dad was a doctor, but he may have been a doctor, but he didn't practice it when he was in the States. Yeah, Dean's not right. He was a professor, but that's not enough. That's right. David wants more. Professor's right, but what did he teach? And you guys got to tell me where he taught. Yeah. He was a doctor in England, but not in America. I'm asking, what did he do in Missouri? Y'all are writing professor and teacher. That's right, but we want to know the subject he taught and also the university that he taught at. Those are both worth 25 points. There you go. You get the place. Science teacher. No, that's not right. That's not right. He wasn't a science teacher. No. I can give you really easy clues. Math teacher. That's maybe a little bit more correct, but that's not right either. That's not right either. Oh, there we go. Fiercey's found it. He was a finance teacher. Finance. That's the right answer. Finance teacher. Now, what institution did he teach finance at? That's right. 25 points to Fiercey for getting the finance professor. Professor of finance. That's right. Just like the older sister, he was involved in financials. And that's the thing right there. Yeah. Lincoln University is the other answer. That's right. Fiercey cleaning up on that answer. Lincoln University finance professor is what OG's dad did. That's right. That's right. University of Lincoln in UK. No, we're talking about Lincoln University in Missouri, Jeffersonville, Missouri. We're not talking about UK stuff, Carlo, on this one. This is what he did when he was in the States, when he moved the family from London to Jeffersonville, Missouri. That's what they did. That's right. There you go. All right, next question. Where is OG's father, who passed away in 2018, buried? Where did they bury OG's dad? Yeah, this is crazy. This trivia is in depth. Where is OG's dad's burial site? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where did they bury OG's dad when he died the year we won the championship in 2018? Yeah, that was sad. That was really, really sad that OG had to deal with that along with the appendicitis in that year of the championship. He's buried in Alabama. That's kind of random. It's not true. No, that's not right. That's not right. I will take a general answer. Fiercey says Nigeria. Well, you know what? She's right. They did take his body back to Nigeria, and he is buried in Nigeria, guys. So good job, Fiercey Salsera, getting that answer. That's very good job. Yeah, St. Peter's Catholic Church. How do you know that, Isaac? No, that's not true. 25 points to Fiercey, adjudicated by Commissioner of Trivia David Saborin. Yeah, Jefferson City, Missouri is not where he's buried. No, that's not true. All right, guys, keeping on going with the trivia, which is fun today because it's a little difficult. OG owns a minority stake in which professional basketball team? This has been covered on this channel. David, you want to dunk for Isaac because he's being funny? All right, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, guys, y'all should know this one. This one should be so easy. This might be the easiest one today. What team does OG own a stake in? 85 dunks for Isaac Campbell. Let's see. Somebody already wrote it in, I'm sure. Yeah, Amit's got it. London Lions. That's very, very easy. We did a stream on OG buying a part of the London Lions on this channel. That was a whole stream topic one day. OG has bought a part ownership in the London Lions of the UK Basketball League. So yeah, that was easy work, as Amit says. That was easy work. That's right. That's right. All right, let's keep going. All right, against what NBA team did OG knock over the drink girl with a tray of drinks on the sidelines during the game? What team were we playing when OG hit that girl it was carrying drinks on the sideline and the drinks went everywhere? Yeah, there you go. Research this one, y'all. Either you got to remember it because you're a Raptors fan and you've been watching the games that you remember this. It was the Cavaliers? No. It wasn't against the Cleveland Cavaliers when that happened. Isaac's got it. It was against the Sixers when OG went out of bounds, hit the girl with the tray, and the drinks went flying everywhere. And Isaac remembers that. That's right. Phil 76ers. That's good enough, right, David? Yeah, 25 points for the benevolent one, Isaac Campbell. Good job. Good job. Yeah, Isaac, thank you for putting me on blast. There you go. All right, next question, guys. OG and blank are the only Raptors in franchise history to have multiple games with 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals. Who's the only other Raptor in the history of the Raptors to have multiple games where they got 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals? Pascal Siakam is not right. Scotty is not right. Don't half-ass me, guys. Fred VanVleet is not right. F the Knicks. I like that. We'll talk about the Knicks in a second. Kyle Lowry's not right. Remember, don't half-ass with the names. Even though there are Raptor greats, write their whole names in. It's not Kyle Lowry, guys. Nope. Chris Bosh is not right either. DeRozan's not right. Yeah. He wants first and last names spelled right. That's right. Damon Stoudemire is not right. No, it's not right. Gary Trent, which one, Randolph? That's a half-assed question. Which Gary Trent do you mean? Vince Carter? Vince Carter? No. All right, Amit wants me to repeat the question. Here we go. One more time. OG and blank are the only Raptors in history, in franchise history, to have multiple games where they got 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals. So we're talking about a 30-point game with 5 rebounds at least and 5 steals. It is not Gary Trent Jr. It is and David's written it in on the thing. He's written he went and cut and pasted from the same spreadsheet I'm looking at. Gary Trent Jr. is not right. David, you got a good one on this question. David wrote this question, by the way, guys. Kyle Lowry, no. Akeem Olajuwon, no, that's not right either. Tracy McGrady, nah. You know who's going to get added to this list? Probably this year is Scotty. Scotty will be on this list very soon. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals. He's going to get on this list with OG and this other person very soon. I'll bet you he will be the third person on this list in this season coming up. Seriously. Tracy McGrady's not right. You got to remember that Tracy didn't do a whole lot for the Raptors. Yeah, this was one of your better questions, David. This was one of your better questions. That's why it's like one of the ones I was really impressed with that you wrote. Andrea Bargnani, come on now. Isaac, come on now. Danielle Marshall. Y'all, this is way more obvious than you think it is. It's just that you guys got to, maybe we're going to get to run the gamut here a little bit. I love it. And this is one you guys don't need to research. Just keep trying to guess. Whoever's going to get that right Raptor is going to get it. It's not Danielle Marshall. It's not Antonio Davis. Jose Calderon's not right. Monique shooting her shot saying Kyle Lowry is not right. Marcus Camby's not right. Emmanuel Quickly. Now, that is a good guess, but that's not right either, Neil. Good to see you, Blackhawk. Think about this. Think about the stat line. This is somebody who got over 30 points, so we know they're a scorer. But they also got the enough rebounds, but the steals are really the giveaway. Who's going to get 5+ steals in the game for the Raptors and score 30 points? You got to think about that. David's saying your next guess will be right, Mo. He's just predicting this. Monique, if she writes in the next name, she's going to get the next one. Yeah, Patrick Patterson, what are you talking about, Cowboy? Come on now. Boom goes the dynamite. Look who got it. And David was exactly right. Kawhi Leonard is the right answer. There you go. And we'll let Monique half-ass this one because there's no other Kawhi. There's only one Kawhi. That's right. 100 points from Monique Lawrence. Getting Kawhi Leonard is the other player that got 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Good job, Monique Lawrence. That's why she's a super fan. And she's the MVP of trivia. That's right. There you go. Boom goes the dynamite. 100-point question. Boom goes the dynamite. That's a big-time question right there, too. Yeah. All right, let's keep going with the trivia. OG trivia. All right, guys. What position in the NFL did Chibo Anunoby play? What position was he playing, y'all? What position was that man out there playing? OG's older brother, Chibo. What was he playing, guys? Yeah. Dap up, Monique. Let's go. Yeah, Monique came through. Wide receiver. That's a good guess, but it's not right. Oh, look, but you spelled it funny. What'd you do there, Ahmed? What is that? Yeah, he got it right there. It's defensive line. He was on the defensive line. And that's exactly right. David giving the 25 points to Amit Gaming, our current champion. He is a defensive lineman. That is the correct answer. Not running back, not quarterback, not cornerback, not wide receiver. Yeah. Your caps is on. You're yelling at us. That's what it is. I'm kind of yelling. You're yelling too. Amit's grandfather's in the other room. He's like, why is Amit yelling? That's funny. All right, let's keep going. All right, here we go. What does OG's sister, Ifeoma, she was one of the ones y'all got, study and has written research papers on? What is OG's sister, Ifeoma, study and what has she written research papers on? What has she written research papers on? What does she study? Yeah, his family's so interesting. We don't know anything about them, but they're interesting as hell. They're so interesting. Biology is a good guess, but I want it's not right. I want a very specific word for this one. Scarves, yeah. I don't know. Medicine's all right. Neuroscience. Fiercey knows. Fiercey's knowing the sisters. That's right. She studies neuroscience. She's a neuroscientist. So she's studying brain surgery, y'all. Yeah, OG's family's badass. Let's just put it that way. So Ifeoma is actually a neuroscientist, and Fiercey Salcero is getting that one. Yeah, the weather. She studies the weather. Okay, let's keep going. Good job, guys. All right, the next question is sad. What is OG's mother's first name? And how old was OG when she died of cancer? This is sad. All right, what is OG's mother's first name that passed away? And how old was he when she died? We've talked about this. Yeah. Carlos and Anunoby siblings, all high achievers. Yeah, for real. for real. And OG's the biggest achiever. He was 1 year old. That's right. That's right. Amit got it just before you, Fiercey. But now you guys got to figure out what her name is. Yeah. What was OG's mother's name? What is her name? Yeah. This is tough. 13 is not right, Cowboy. He was 1. He was 1 year old when she died. Carlo got it. Her name is Grace. Good job, Carlo JS. I like to see how active you are in the trivia today. I like seeing everybody coming in and doing stuff. Yeah, her name is Grace. Grace. That's exactly right. Carlo JS coming in with it, and Amit getting the 1 year old first. That's right. Yeah, it is sad, Cowboy. It's very sad. And then he lost his dad when he was in the NBA and about to win a championship. So he is technically an orphan, even though he's an adult, right? All right, here we go. This has got multiple questions, guys. And this next question. All right, here we go. How many total tackles did Chibo get in the NFL regular season in his career? How many tackles did he get in his NFL career? This is a high-low. Y'all don't try and go research this. You ain't going to find the number. You just go ahead and put the numbers in. I'll say higher, lower, lower. Okay? So 456 is way too high. 24 is too high. 42 is too high. 14 is too high. Yeah. 84 is way too high. 12 is too high. 31 is too high. 37 is too high. 9 is too high. 12 is too high. 7 is too high. 12 is too high. 7 is too high. 6 is too high. 27 is too high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are all too high. That's all too high. Yeah. 0 is right. Isaac Campbell got it. He has 0 tackles in the NFL regular season. Isaac Campbell's the first one in there. You weren't going to play, Mo, but hell, what the hell? No, you should play. You're fun to play. Yeah, Isaac Campbell getting it. He had 0 tackles in his NFL career because he never made it. This is the sad truth of Chibo. Chibo never made the NFL. He went in 4 years in the preseason and was on the training camp roster and got cut every single season before so he never actually set foot on an NFL field in the regular season, guys. That's just the damn truth right there. 0 points for 0? No, you're giving him points for getting it. Isaac got it. It is 0. He got 0 tackles in the NFL. But I'm going to ask y'all a different question real quick here. How about this? How about in the NFL preseason when he was in training camp? How many tackles did he get in the 4 years that he was in preseason trying out for teams and run around? Same game, different number, y'all. So how many tackles did he get there? Yeah. You're delayed. It was definitely Isaac. 24 is too high. Too low. 76 is too high. 4 is too low. 0 tackles is too low. 18 is too low. 3 is too low. 13 is too low. 3, 2, 1 is too low. 32 is too low. 32 is too low. 45 is too high. 45 is too high. 34 is too low. 44 is too high. 42 is too low. 43 is right. Amit Gaming getting it. He has the Siakam number for tackles in preseason. He had 43 tackles in 4 years of trying to make the NFL. Yeah, 43 is the right answer. And it is Amit Gaming on my screen. And Dana, it is Isaac on my screen. Once again, David is seeing it and he is adjudicating. He may have a different screen than me, but if we have the same screen. So I'm sorry, Dana. It's just how it is. Yeah. So Amit got the second one. 43 tackles for Shibo Anunoby in preseasons in the NFL. There you go. Yeah. Dana, make sure you're hitting the live button in your corner. And make sure you're right on time. Right on time. Well, you're doing good, Dana. You got some points today. This is good. Isaac got the first part and his screen, and Amit got the second part. Now, there's a third question to this answer. This question. All right, real quick. Now, what did Chibo do after he gave up on trying to make the NFL? What did he go and do afterwards? He gave up at a certain point, but he did something else with his life after he gave up his dream to play in the NFL. What did Chibo do? What did he do? Okay, I want to, that's not exactly right, Amit, because that's not what he did. He wasn't a doctor right after he did that. That's not exactly right. Yeah. Let's see. He owned a restaurant. No, that's not right. Adult filmmaker? Badminton? No. Medical school. That's right. That's the way to phrase it, because he wasn't a doctor instantly. He went to medical school and did become a doctor later. So Amit clarifying it is exactly right. So Amit will get the points there. Yeah, that one's definitely he went to medical school. So he didn't make it in the NFL. So, okay, I'll just become a doctor instead. Yeah, that's great. Isn't that a great life? Amazing children, the Anunobis. Very, very amazing. Yeah, there you go. Billy Madison. What? I don't even know who we're talking about. Kareem saying we're talking about OG Anunoby's older brother Chibo Anunoby, who tried to make the NFL but did not. So he went to medical school and became a doctor instead. That's who we're talking about. You just came in guessing. Okay, well that's cool. Adult film star. That's your first go-to. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, it's so good. You guys are fun, man. All y'all are different characters for sure. For sure. All right, we got 3 more questions, guys, on the trivia today. This is a tough one. This may be the hardest one today, guys. This may be the hardest one right now. All right, what are the first names of OG's paternal grandparents? I want to know OG's grandparents' names today. That's right. That's how in depth we are, motherfuckers. On trivia, we are going Raptors Freak trivia level to the maximum genius level. What are the parents of OG's dad? Their first names. You get these ones. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Carlos saying, wow, NFL to become a doctor. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's big time right there. What are the names of OG's grandparents on his dad's side? His dad's parents, paternal grandparents. What are their 2 names? That's big time. This is even fun. People find this answer. Yeah. If some ways, David, if nobody gets this one, we can let this one pass, just like the names from before. In fact, I'll give you the other 2 names that y'all didn't get earlier real quick. You didn't get Adaize and Ogana. Adaize and Ogana and Adaora were the 3 sisters that you didn't get. Yeah. Adaize, Adagana, and Adaora. Yeah. What are OG's paternal grandparents' names? Fiercey. Whoa, that's right. We're going to new stratospheres on the Raptor Freak trivia. This is just advanced level genius PhD. Green juice. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a lot of people trying to figure it out. Goya is not right, Fiercey. It's a good guess, seeing as it's a Goya Senior, a Goya Junior as OG's name. Yeah, a Goya Senior is actually his dad's name, but that is not his dad's name. They were the first 2, OG's dad and then OG. And the grandfather does not have the same name. So yeah, it's a stab in the dark, but it's not the right one. It's not the right one. Yeah. In some ways, if Amit, you can go full out on trying to find this, Amit. If you do not find it, I will close this question and have another question that you guys did not get today, because this is hard. I outdid myself in some ways digging for research yesterday. I really dug deep. I went real deep into the catacombs of the internet and found out information that, quite frankly, I don't think OG wants people to know. But in some ways, we want to honor your family. We love you, OG. That's why we're doing this. That's right. We want to honor the excellence and achievement of your family that you are very proud of in a private way, I'm sure. But in some ways, Raptor fans need to know the truth about your family and how badass it is. And that's what we're trying to do here today. It's all in honor of you, my guy, and your birthday tomorrow, OG. That's what this is. And in some ways, I didn't want to do the whole trivia just about you. I wanted to do about your family, because I know in some ways you're very proud of them. David saying, appreciate you not searching right off the bat, Amit. More interactive this way for sure. And you don't even need Google most of the time. There you go, David. Exactly. I'm with you on that. In fact, I'm going to give Amit a dunk for, helping us to make the trivia funner and just having a good time playing. You got the Jacoby Walter 14, Amit Gaming. I love it. You got the rookie number right now. You know what? I'm going to call it in a second, David. I'm going to call it in a second, because I don't think anybody's going to get this question. I wondered about this. I was like, you know what? Is anybody going to be able to name OG's parents? No, grandparents. Is anybody going to be able to? Wait. Fiercey's got one. Oh my gosh. She did find it. This is exactly right. Their names are Marcel and Cecilia. She got them. Holy crap. Fiercey got it. Oh, wow. Cecilia is OG's grandmother's name. Yeah. And Marcel is his grandfather's name. 50 Pete. I give her 100 for those. That's crazy good. Give her 200 points for that one. That is so hard. Amit couldn't find it. You say you can't find anything. That's what I'm saying. I was hoping I could stump the kid, because I know he's so good. He doesn't even, don't tell him right now. I'll tell him afterwards. Yeah. 100 each. Yeah, seriously. That's work right there. Cecilia and Marcel were the names of OG's paternal grandparents. Yeah, there you go. Isaac putting the full names in there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. We got 2 more questions and we're done. All right, OG has another brother, Olisa Maka, who currently plays college football, y'all. What position does he play, and what school is he playing for? So his younger brother is actually still playing football in college right now. And what position does he play, and where is he playing right now? Yeah, wide receiver? No, that's not right. Quarterback? No. If I tell you his stats and how big he is, then you might change your mind on what he's playing. It's actually insane. OG's little brother is a monster. Let's just put it that way. Wide receiver, quarterback is not right. You guys want to go to those marquee positions. Offensive line is right. I'm at gaming getting it. You know that his brother is like 6'5", 340 pounds. Seriously. This kid is big. Offensive line is the right answer. The other brother played defensive line. Well, Alyssa plays offensive line. Yeah, 25 points for Ahmed on that. Now, what school is he playing for? Ahmed, you want to go a little further with that one? What school is he playing for? Yeah, he's playing for a specific school that is not on the map. Something y'all may have not even heard of before. That's how tough this is. Yeah, Iowa's not right. That is not enough. Iowa is too general. Come on now, Amit. It's not Iowa. It's not the Buckeyes. No, or whatever they are. Whatever they are. Tennessee's not right either, Cowboy. Sorry, it's not the Volunteers. No, it's not. Hawkeyes. Iowa Hawkeyes, right? That's not it. Nashville. Nashville. Is that a college? I don't know if that's a college. No, it's not Nashville College. Okay, Upper Iowa. That is what I was looking for. It is Upper Iowa. That is, you needed to put the upper. That's the right answer, Amit. So, yeah, it's Upper Iowa. He did search this. Yeah, and his brother, like I said, he's a monster. He weighs almost 400 pounds. He's a big, big boy. Yeah, Olyssa. Yeah, big boy. Yeah. So, yeah. Good job, Amit Gaming, getting the younger brother who's in college right now. Yeah. Joe Bean Bryant just died. That's sad. Kobe's dad just died. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. I hate that. All right, one more question, guys. We'll finish this up. Okay, Monique, get ready, please. Monique Lawrence, please be ready to type right now. Who recently posted a pic of themselves with OG at Summer League? Who recently posted a picture of themselves with OG Anunoby at this Las Vegas Summer League? I want the name of the person. And I know Monique who knows who this is. She should type it in immediately right now, because we were talking about this just the other day. Monique, the superfan Lawrence, and myself. That's right. Grady Dick is not right. No, that's not the right one. That's not the answer. It could be that he did a picture with them, but it's not right. JFL's not right either. William Liu is not right. No, that's not who I'm looking for. There's Wendy Sparks is right, and Carlo's getting it. Of course, Wendy Sparks is the mother of Kem Birch, and she had a picture on Twitter of her with OG, and she said, "I've had one of the best conversations at Summer League with OG just now." And I love it because OG appreciates his time on the Raptors and being friends with Kem and probably being around Wendy Sparks. So, yeah, she had a picture of him with her, and he's elusive. So it's like, whoa, OG's on Wendy Sparks' Twitter. Whoa, that's weird. OG's out in public? What is this? It's crazy. Yeah, it was Kem's mother, Wendy Sparks. That's the right answer. Carlo JS getting the last question today. Wow. This was one of the hardest trivias that David and I have written, one of the hardest I've ever done. And I'm really impressed with you guys. There were questions y'all didn't get. There were actually 3 answers that were not gotten today. And I'm, wow. And Amit, seriously, thank you, current champ, for going easy and helping it to be fun. I know you got your points in there too. But I just love seeing everybody get a chance and get some points for themselves. It's just fun. And let's say this. Yeah, Dave Fiercey saying that was fun. Great work, Lex and David. I appreciate that, Fiercey. Speaking of keeping things a little bit more even out there, there's a big problem with the new TV deals and James Dolan. Yeah, he's raising a big fuss. He really hates Adam Silver at this point. He really hates him. There's a new revenue sharing program that's going to happen in the NBA with the new contracts with the streaming services of Amazon, Netflix, and other things. And James Dolan, who owns MSG, which is a network that makes a lot of revenue off this, it's basically cutting the balls off of MSG from being able to do what they do. There's been a real problem in the NBA in recent years with the regional broadcasts having problems with things. We saw something really cool in Phoenix with Matasheba making the Phoenix Suns games available on antenna and just not giving a shit about Bally Sports Network anymore. Well, this new contract with the NBA is going to make revenue sharing a thing where everybody's going to be taken care of. But it's going to hurt the teams that make a lot of revenue themselves, like the Knicks. In some ways, this new TV deal is going to hurt MSG Network and may put it out of business. I'm not upset about this. In some ways, I don't mind this socialism of Adam Silver's new revenue sharing program, especially if it makes James Dolan upset. That's music to my ears. This is great. Yeah, you suing piece of shit bastard. Yeah, the NBA wants to take care of all of their teams. And if there's teams that are in trouble, revenue sharing is how to do it. So yeah, the haves and the have-nots, there was way too much of that going on around the NBA in certain times of the history. Well, Adam Silver ain't having it. And the parity, the aprons, the new salary cap, the new TV deal, well, it's giving a level playing field to a lot of the league. And some of those bigger markets that just want to be big bullies in the league, like the New York Knicks, well, you ain't going to have that advantage anymore. And, well, MSG Network's going to suffer for the new TV deals and James Dolan's pocketbook indirectly. And I'm all about that. Fuck you, James Dolan. You're upset about the TV deal. I love it. That's a Raptor Freaks take on the news of the morning from James Dolan and him being all upset about the new TV deal. Woo! Fuck you. Azotam, bitch. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. That's a little news there, right there. Yeah. Cowboy saying, great job on the questions, Lex. Then David, thank you. Bravo. Thank you, Cowboy. Thank you. Good job by you guys doing the questions, getting the answers. I love it. Yeah. Kareem saying, I have some similarities with OG's brother. Both failed college prospects and went to the medical field. He's a doctor and I'm a physiotherapist. I didn't realize that about you, Kareem. That's your field. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. In some ways, I should be talking to you more about injuries that happen with our team and different things that happen around the league because you have a medical background. In some ways, if I ever spout off on something about medical injuries or injuries in the league and you say, oh, that doesn't sound right, Lex, please correct me, Kareem. Seriously, because you have an expertise that's very useful for this stream. Yeah, I really, that's awesome, Kareem. I love that. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, Mo's saying happy belated birthday to Cameron King Lowry, 9 years old. Just wild. That's another one. Yeah, I seen the post by Kyle Lowry, the GOAT, yesterday of celebrating his younger son's birthday, Cameron, who's 9 now. Yeah, it's funny. They showed all these different clips of him, like zip lining and playing a rhythm video game where he's bouncing up and down the Dance Fever or whatever. Yeah, Cameron's cute. Carter and Cameron, the sons of Kyle Lowry. Yeah, where does the time go, Monique? I remember when those two were just pipsqueaks, little tykes, run around in the Scotiabank Arena. And now they're young teenagers. No, they're not. They're kids still. Either way. But yeah, happy birthday to Cameron. And of course, we'll say happy birthday to the GOAT's son. Of course. Yeah, F the Knicks. I'm with you, Seymour. Yeah, Carlos saying this is what happened to the basketball league in the Philippines, PBA, where all the rich teams buy players from the poor teams like a farm system, which sinks the entire league. Adam Silver does not want that. Adam Silver does not want that. And in some ways, this is helpful for the Raptors because a lot of teams out there want to make us a farm team, just like what Carlos is saying. And in some ways, making it an even playing field, not being like the MLB, is a very healthy, important thing for the NBA. It's healthy for all the teams because the problem is if you get into being a league of haves and have-nots, there's a lot of markets that will suffer and wither and die. And those markets are places like Memphis, Minnesota, Washington. There's a lot of, if this wasn't happening, these teams would be in bad trouble and they'd be like having a hard time. Why would anybody come to the games if they know they're just every year going to be a loser and they have no chance? You have to inspire fan nations to believe and feel like they have a chance. And if the whole system's set up against them and there's no actual realistic chance of a team to compete, who the fuck's going to buy season tickets? So Adam Silver's correct in this, James Dolan. You can't be like the Empire and be Darth Vader, motherfucker, and just feel like you're going to just ram roughshod all over you people. No, fuck that, James Dolan. Nah, and you haven't even done that correctly, wielding that power of having the team in the Big Apple, the big team. The Yankees, sure, they've wielded that correctly, and they've done all kinds of crazy shit, won a bunch of World Series and bought them. Well, the Knicks could have done this all along. Now the rules are changing. You can't. But you fumbled all these years that you could have been doing this because of poor management, bad ownership, and just horrible fucking ran franchise. It's not our fault that the door closed on you to be able to do that now, motherfucker. This is what I say to James Dolan this morning. That's right. Thanks for pointing out about the Filipino League, Carlo, about that. Yeah. Full ass is saying physio during the week and concrete on the weekends. There you go. That's right. So he's out there playing himself. That's right. Trevor's saying, good morning, Raptors family. Karma is like a rubber band. You can only stretch it so far before it comes back and smack you in the face. Yeah. Yeah, good to see you, Trevor J. Trevor J taking in more Summer League games last night, even though the Raptors weren't playing. He went and sat in on the Miami game with Utah to kind of scout them coming up because we're going to play them later this week. So he's checking out the Miami Heat because we got to get ready to play them. I believe we play them on Wednesday and then Utah on Fridays, or it could be vice versa. I don't remember. Yeah, but Trevor, I hope you're enjoying your Vegas vacation and you're in just taking in the sights and sounds of the Summer League. I'd love to see some pictures of you with your friend running into celebrities, players, whoever you see while you're at Vegas. I know you're rubbing shoulders with all kinds of crazy people there because that's what this time of year with the Summer League and the NBA being there is like. You add in a Team USA, Team Canada friendly match in the middle of it. Yeah, there's a lot of people in Vegas. That's the place to be right now. Oh, yeah. The NBA players are there. Scotty's there. They're all there. And that's the place to be. Good stuff, Trevor J. I love seeing your words of wisdom this morning. Let's go see what Leo's saying this morning. Leo Routen's saying, wrinkles mean you laughed, gray hair means you cared, and scars means you lived. There you go. Age gracefully and age and realize that aging is a privilege. If you get to do it, well, you got there. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? So, yeah, that's an important thing. Is to be appreciative of getting further in life. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, Adriana's in here distracting me all of a sudden. I don't know what to do right now because you're really screwing me up right now.
I'm just going to go away then.
Okay. Are you that hungry? You need to eat right now? All right. Go on then, please. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah. And usually she doesn't come in the room while I'm on the air. So it just threw me off a little bit. All right. Let's see. Seymour saying, who wore the highest number jersey in Raptors history? Yeah. I want to say it's DeAndre Bembry. Who said that? Yes. DeAndre Bembry. And I think it was like 90. Did he wear the 95 or 96? I think that's right. Yeah. Let's see. Thanks, Mo. Yeah. Great trivia. Let's see. Trevor's saying Jaylen Brown was caught on camera at Lakers Summer League saying that Bronny James is not a pro. Yeah, that, you know what? And then he tried to make up for it on Twitter. He made another tweet afterwards clarifying himself. Yeah, because he got a backlash from this. And some people this morning are saying that they're proving that NBA players can't have opinions or say things anymore because as soon as they do, people come at them. And I don't disagree with Jaylen Brown. I think he's exactly right. But now they're making him do damage control. In some ways, it doesn't look good when the finals MVP is saying that the greatest player of all time, son, doesn't belong in the league. So it's a PR thing. And in some ways, within the company, people are coming to Jaylen Brown saying, no, you can't do that. This is part of the reason why you're not on Team USA, just so you know. It's messed up, man. There's a lot of politics. In fact, let's talk about the politics of what happened with Kawhi. Lawrence Frank coming out yesterday and saying that the Clippers did not ask for Kawhi Leonard to not play on Team USA. This is solely not a Kawhi Leonard decision, not a Clippers decision, not an NBA decision, a Team USA Steve Kerr decision. Now, I can Winders this shit. You know, all right, first of all, Steve Kerr didn't want Andrew Wiggins playing, so he blocked that. Now, he didn't want Kawhi Leonard playing for his own team on Team USA, so he kicked him off the team and put Derek White on the team. That's messed up. Are you still salty because Kawhi stole one of your dynasty championships, Steve Kerr? Is that what it is? Because, I mean, there's all the motive in the world for you to get back at him. He says he's healthy. He says he wants to play. Lawrence Frank and the Clippers saying he can play. They're not upset about him playing. They want him to play. And they're kind of actually saying that they're disappointed that he's not playing because they wanted him to play. So this is solely on your ass, Steve Kerr, Grant Hill, and whoever the fuck made this decision. Is this in some ways a way to try and lessen the legacy and the legend of Kawhi Leonard? Because in some ways he has the potential, because he's a multiple champion on multiple teams, to rival LeBron James in certain ways and accolades. So in some ways you say, oh, Leonard can't be on the team because we don't want him to get another gold medal. I mean, this stinks like fucking stinky, rancid bullshit that Steve Kerr is the one who decided that Kawhi's not on the team. That's just the damn truth at this point. It wasn't Lawrence Frank. It wasn't Steve Ballmer. It wasn't the Clippers. It wasn't Kawhi. Kawhi showed up. Kawhi wanted to play. Kawhi was dumbfounded by he was dismissed. This is messed up. Steve Kerr, you're a fucker, man. And I'm losing more and more respect for you. I know a lot of people lost respect for you last year when you coached a stacked USA team to a fourth place finish. Didn't get a medal in the FIBA World Cup. And a lot of Americans are like, Steve Kerr shouldn't be coaching Team USA anymore. He sucks. Can we get a new coach for Team USA? And now he's playing power player for the Olympics for things like, yeah, you can't play for Canada, Wiggins. And you know what, Leonard? You're not on my team. I mean, I'm just seeing what I see. As soon as Clippers came out yesterday and said, no, we didn't tell them not to let Kawhi play. Oh, it's on Steve Kerr then. It's on Steve Kerr specifically. That's kind of fucked up, man. That's really fucked up. Seymour saying, Amit, you're a bot. I swear. He's not a bot. I don't know. I've seen pictures of him. I mean, he has a backstory, you know, that I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. He's just a research machine. He's the younger generation. He's had a computer his whole life. He understands how to research. He knows how to find it. He can type fast. And he's a very astute young man. And he's actually got a very deep respect for the history of the game. So he actually understands stuff that is beyond his lifespan. That's like years and years ago, like twice his age. So I have to respect that. Seymour, this is a prodigy. Amit Gaming is a prodigy. And he's a real deal. I don't think he's a bot. If he's a bot, man, AI has gotten very far. I didn't think AI could do jack shit. It's really messing up all over the place. Isaac saying, I thought OG came from a lineage of plumbers. That's a weird question, comment. I don't think that's true. Let's see. Seymour saying, is your last name Iverson? You AI, man. He's not. He is not. He's a real person. He's in our Facebook chat, Seymour. So, I mean, I'm talking to Amit on halftime now. We were watching Summer League together and kind of making comments on what we're seeing out there. So, no, he's a real guy. He's just really good. He's really, really good. Cowboys laughing about it. Carlos saying, yeah, Filipino League is second oldest pro league in the world, second to the NBA, but it's poorly ran and doesn't make money. It's like playthings for billionaires there. See, in some ways, there's a danger of that with the NBA. In some ways, all these weird people buying into ownership in the NBA is not good because they're awful people. Like if the Koch family buys the Nets, that's gross. That's just gross. The people who just bought the Mavs are gross. The people who've owned the Magic since the beginning are absolutely gross. The Pistons ownership is gross. There's a lot of gross ownership. Sterling was just the racist. I mean, there are probably other racist owners, but he's the one who got in trouble and got kicked out. Yeah. In some ways, if Adam Silver wants the league to be healthy, the parity has to happen and the revenue sharing also. And that's why he's doing it. That's right. Check mark. That's right. Amit saying, Seymour, second highest was Lucas Nogueira, who wore it 92. There you go. There you go. So we got Bembry and Nogueira are the two highest. There you go. Look at Amit's just going off here. Seymour saying, damn, son, bet you can't get the next. And he's going to keep going. No, you don't bet him that. He can keep going. Julian Stone and Jake Bosco both wore 77, like Luka. Yeah, there you go. Amit, you rock. There you go. He said you got the sheriff's respect. There you go. Trevor J saying, Lex, Miami looks very strong. Jazz is not that great. We can take them down. We might have a tough time with Miami. Okay, so there's the pre-scout. Trevor J, Commissioner Fun, doing the scouting for our other Summer League opponents this week. Yeah, okay, so he's saying Miami looks tougher than Utah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, well, we're going to have fun tomorrow night. Actually, tomorrow during the day. The game is at 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon on Wednesday. Just so y'all know, if you're working tomorrow, you might want to get home quick because the game's at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So just so you know, and Western people, yeah, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, depending on where you're at. So just so you know. Cool Cat saying, good morning, Rapid Freak crew. Sighting of OG at Summer League. Yeah, he was there with Wendy Sparks in the picture. NBA Moms creator, Wendy Sparks, Kem Birch's mother. So proud of Kem being on the Olympic team for Canada, going there. It's a dream. In some ways, she's pinched myself. It's like, you know what? Kem's had such a great life, and I'm just so proud of him. Now he's representing our country at the Olympics. Kem Birch can say he's a Canadian Olympic basketball player. And that's a big deal. That's a big, big deal. That's a big thing to have on your resume. And Mama's very proud. Very, 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 very proud. Very proud. Ahmed's saying all it takes is fast typing. See, Ahmed's like me. Now, if y'all really want a typing lesson, I'll tell you right now. Now, on your keyboard, there's two higher things. There's like a little ridge on the F and the J. Those are for your index fingers. So when you put your fingers on the F and the J, you put your other three fingers on the ones next to it. That's your start position. Now, if you memorize where the letters are, you can be a stenographer. You could be in a courtroom writing down everything that everybody's saying because you can type that fast. But you have to have your fingers on the right places on the keyboard. And the F and the J are where your index fingers go. And then you realize what's the down from the index, the down from the middle finger, down from the ring finger, down from the pinky finger on both hands, and then up. And when you know where the location of the letters are, well, you can make words appear quickly and type very fast. And Ahmed obviously has been trained in typing like I have. It's one of the biggest, best things I learned in high school. Miss Malloy, typing teacher at Lincoln High School in Tallahassee, Florida. Yeah. She taught me how to type when I was a sophomore in the early 90s and before the internet, before all this shit that happened with computers. And it has been the best life skill that I learned in high school. Forget about the humanities, the English, the science, the math, the bullshit. The typing that I learned in typing class has been the most useful thing. Not the cursive, not the fucking times tables and bullshit like that. No, the typing. And that's what I'm telling you. So you learn a little lesson. Start with your spots on the ridges of the F and the J. And that is where you go from there. And boom, fast typing. That's right. That's right. Right there. Yeah. Kareem's saying Steve Kerr is a petty ass fuck. First Wiggins, now Kawhi. He's still feeling the effects of punch Jordan laid on him during practice in 97. Yeah. Maybe he had a little trauma last year when Draymond took out Jordan Poole. He's like, oh, Jordan, are you okay? You look like me. Yeah, Steve Kerr's a little bitch. In some ways, I'm starting to believe Steve Kerr's overrated. Steve Kerr is a fuckface. In some ways, he owes everything to Steph Curry and Draymond Green and Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant. That Steve Kerr, you aren't actually all that in a bag of chips. You're just lucky that you got that job after Mark Jackson said some off-colored bullshit, and you just happened to land in the spot in the right timing to get on a ride with the Warriors that you've been riding ever since. So, yeah, I've lost so much respect for Steve Kerr this summer. Fuck you, Steve Kerr. Fuck you, Steve Kerr, is what I'm going to say right now. That's right. Fiercely saying, I got Isaac's joke, Lex. OG is a plumber. Oh, delay. Yeah. All right. His family is plumbers, of course. All right. I'm going to give Fiercey a dunk for explaining it. I don't know why I didn't get it. 146. It's like my joke. And then Isaac's going to get a three-pointer for, delayed funny. 88 for Isaac. 146 for Fiercey. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And Isaac's putting me on blast. I love it. Let's see. All right. Cowboys smiling, laughing. Trevor's saying Cameron Payne signed to the Knicks. Yeah, the little small moves are happening. Still no word officially on Gary Trent Jr. He is not coming back to the Raptors. That's for damn sure. But it's really up in the air where he might land. We've heard a lot about Milwaukee recently. I've heard a little bit about Denver. I've heard a little bit about the Lakers. Those are the kind of places that it seems like Trent Jr. is going. But, man, nobody's in a hurry. It's like he's not a commodity that everybody wants. Well, that's weird. Cam Payne's getting signed quicker than Gary Trent Jr. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. He fucked his career up last year. He really, really did. Let's see. Fiercey saying Dallas for crypto. I get it. What's wrong with those owning the Pistons and Magic, Lex? Well, the Magic are owned by the DeVos family. And the DeVos family is Betsy DeVos, the former Secretary of Education under Donald Trump, who tried to close all the public schools and make everything privatized as far as education in the United States. That's not good for ordinary poor people. The rich people can get all the money in the world for their highfalutin schools and keep other people out and not let people be educated. The DeVos family is an extremely fundamentalist, anti-abortion family in Florida that has owned the team since the very beginning. Rich DeVos was the original owner of the Magic in 1989. So they have been in charge of that team the whole time. That's why Jonathan Isaac just got a crazy ass extension from them to stay with them, because he's a Trumper and he fits their political ideologies. So yeah, the Magic are ran by crazy people, and the Pistons are ran by a guy who made a fortune off of prisons for profit. So a lot of the money that the Pistons are funded with is made off of the backs of incarcerated people in the United States. So that's it right there, Fiercey. Do you really want the 411 on that? There you go. Cowboy saying Miami and Utah are both going down. I'm with you, Cowboy, on that one. And I'm saying I don't do that, but that's a good trick. Well, you don't do that? Are you like one punching? No, you got to do it the right way. You got to do the typing, and you don't even have to look at the keyboard if you're so good. You can. I'm telling you, there's levels to this typing. Maybe I shouldn't be telling Amit these tricks. He's already so powerful. I'm gonna give him more tricks. That's funny. Yeah, David's laughing about it. Seymour saying, "Be a what? A stenographer? Huh? I went to BTI. Listen, stenographer in the court. That they have somebody sitting in there with a typewriter that's typing everything that's said in the court. You have to be quick to do that." Especially when people talk real fast, some highfalutin lawyer, they're trying to say, my client is innocent because of the adjudication of this property in this premise is not the phallus of the fallacy. And then like, oh, and then the guy over in the corner is drawing it like with a little artistry. Yeah, there's a couple of different jobs in the court. You can be a fast typer, or if you're one of these artists that does caricatures down at Ontario Place or something like that, I'll draw you as a big head and you're on a skateboard and there's hearts around your head. There you go, Sally. There you go. Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Stenographers and caricatures. Yeah, there you go. Ahmed saying, I was trained by the lockdowns and being on my computer like 16 hours a day. Okay, so he just put practice in. Practice makes perfect. And he was in a lockdown. He's just like, I'm going to type my life away because I can't go outside. That's what I'm going to do. Bryce is saying, I play speed typing tests at work when I'm bored. See, all right, Bryce has got some skills then. Maybe we should do like a weird trivia one day, where we have people have to write something, no copy paste, and I'll say what you have to write, and whoever can write the comment in the fastest gets the points. That would be a really weird trivia format. Really, really weird. We'll have a speed typing competition. That sounds so nerdy, but I think we should do it. Bryce is training. That's right. Mo's saying Brandon Ingram likely staying with the Pelicans. You know why? It's because the trade market's not right. It's not right. They want a certain amount for him. Like they're in a really weird position with Ingram. Ingram wants a max contract, but the Hornets, the Pelicans can't do it. They can't do it. There's just too much in their salary cap and stuff. This is part of the reason why Jonas had to walk. They just can't do it. So they're tied up in certain people and keeping them around. In some ways, I would pick Ingram over Williamson if I was the Pelicans, but they won't. In some ways, he's in a weird like limbo. That the team doesn't want to pay him what he wants, but then also they're not able to trade him. So I don't know what's going to happen with Ingram. I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to try and find the right deal for him, but they may not be successful. And that may be exactly what Mo's saying, that he's likely to just hang around and be unhappy because he's being underpaid or not getting what he wants. Kareem's saying that's Mark Jackson's team. Make no mistake about it. See, he's all about Mark Jackson and thinking, Mark Jackson should have been the guy coaching the dynasty of the Warriors over that time. But no, he said some out-of-pocket stuff in a market that's very heavily, same-sex couples, and that got him in trouble. He said some un-PC stuff, Kareem. He said some stuff that he shouldn't have said. And in that market, being like our market, being very left-leaning and very open-minded, it wouldn't fly there. And he got in big, big trouble. And that's why he had to leave. It wasn't about his coaching. It wasn't about anything. He was too outspoken politically on certain things, and he said something he shouldn't have said. And it really screwed him up. It really did. Fiercey saying, thank you for the explanation, Lex. No problem, Fiercey. That's what we're trying to do here, educate and make sure people are informed. And sometimes if I'm not right, well, correct me, please. Please do that. Yeah, Seymour saying, thank you, Lex. No problem, Seymour. Kareem saying, I feel like every day we are inching closer to the return of Koloko. I'm excited for our future center. I hope so. I mean, it's really up to the NBA. It really, really is at this point. That's it. The fit to play people have gotten the application from Christian Koloko and Clutch to be reapplied to being able to play in the NBA. Let's hope it goes through. We see that Masai, Bobby, and the rest of them are all around swarming around Koloko to make sure they get the first chance to get him back on our team, rightfully so. So hopefully they do everything in their power. I trust our front office. I know Masai Ujiri is a power player, and he's not going to be disrespected. So if there's something weird that happens with Koloko, if we do not end up with him and he's wearing some other team's jersey this year, yeah, I'm going to be pissed off. And I will go off. I'll have a freak out or a rant or something on here for sure. If there is some sort of messed up thing where the NBA allows him to come back, but if all of a sudden he's on another team's jersey, That will be pissing me off. Yeah. I'm just saying, I go one by one, but both of my hands and have fast fingers, so it works. Okay, he's telling us to stop. Yeah. Fiercely saying, we all know why Gary is not getting signed quickly. His inconsistency didn't help at all. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. In some ways, he's shown growth as a player the years before last year, but last year was a step back. And in a contract year, that's not the year to have a step back. And if the injuries were the cause of him having to step back, well, that's just sad. That's just sad. In some ways, dude, I don't know what I could have told you to do or what. I was pleading with you all year long to just get your act together consistently for a bit, get some stretch run, get a stretch run like you did in January of the year before, and it would have helped you so much this summer. In some ways, that's where he got messed up right there. Yeah, I'm just saying, first to type Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter was bitter. You have me doing tongue twisters. Yeah, that may be true. I might do something like that. David's saying Betty bought a bit of butter, but butter was bitter. Yeah. What did I win? He wrote it in real quick. Let's see, 2.5 dunks for David. All right, sick. We can do that. It's 0.5 dunk. I'm not doing 0.5. So we're either rounding it up or down. We'll give him it up. So if 148, David, you're at 148 now. You and Fiercey are running right side each other pretty good here. 148 to 146, David and Fiercey there. All right, let's see. Sick. Yeah, and there's Grady. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Let's go through some of the stuff I didn't see. All right, let's do the Instagram stories. We got Jay Nathan, Jomo, Jonathan Mobo with his summer league looks on his shoes. He's got some red shoes on, wearing for the Raptors in summer league. Looks good. Looks good, Jomo. Dubber is at Summer League on the sideline with the Portland Trailblazers guys, including Shaden Sharp. I see him sitting there. You know, somebody brought up a really good point. And this really kind of shows the difference between different players that come in the hype and different things. Now, I want to ask y'all this. Why is Brandon Miller playing in Summer League? Brandon Miller of the Charlotte Hornets, the runner-up, the third runner-up for Rookie of the Year last year. Maybe one of the better rookies overall. If you take out Wemby and Chet Holmgren, he might have been the best rookie last year. He's playing in Summer League. Meanwhile, the teammate of Delano Banton and Shaden Sharp, Scoot Henderson, is not at Summer League. Does that make any sense to y'all? Because Brandon Miller was great. Brandon Miller, fresh out of the box, kicking ass in the NBA. Scoot Henderson struggled all last year. Why the fuck isn't Scoot Henderson at Summer League? Is it an ego thing? Is there a problem? I called it. Scoot Henderson's a bust. Scoot Henderson's a full of shit hype machine. It's like, oh, okay, guy's got muscles and he can jump. Who cares? Can he play in the NBA? No, obviously. So, and he's not even at Summer League. What kind of commitment is that? Is what I would say to Scoot Henderson. Meanwhile, you got Brandon Miller, who he really doesn't need to be at Summer League. He's there. Oh, Shai Abaji too. That's right. Dubber Don's really going full on with the In Your City clothing brand. If y'all want to support Delano Banton and Rexdale Bus, go on and get some In Your City gear. Seriously. Amari Moore got a fresh cut, guys. These guys went and got cuts yesterday. The Summer League team for the Raptors. Amari Moore getting a nice cut hair. And you know who they got their haircut? It was Shamshay and Omari. They went and saw Will the Creator. Will the Creator is a barber here in Toronto, and he's cut a lot of the Raptors players over the years. He's cut Precious's hair. He's cut a lot of major players in the league. So Will the Creator, the barber, cutting Shamshay and Omari Moore's hair yesterday. McCurr putting somebody on blast. Who's that? It's a player on the Saints. I don't know who that is. Doesn't matter. Let's see who else we got. We got Jamal Shed. He went and watched the Detroit Houston game yesterday because some of his teammates from Houston are on those two teams. So he was watching his old teammates, Marcus Sasser and some of the Houston guys, play against each other, Pistons and Rockets Summer League. Jamal Shed on the end line watching the game, watching his old teammates and supporting. So good stuff. Matt Devlin still supporting Pete Souza in his podcast. He wants y'all to go watch it. There's Shamshay with the fresh cut. You better go look at that, Cowboy. You want to see Ulrich Shamshay with the nice fresh cut, the nice line from Will the Creator, the barber. Wubbs shown in his picture with the Vince Carter throwback shirt still on. Jacoby Walter really repping and looking right out there. Let's see you go off tomorrow afternoon, I should say. Tomorrow afternoon, I want to see Jacoby Walter get like 20 points. Siakam's out driving and talking while he's talking, and then he's playing on a PS43 court, a special court that he's got. He's got some really nice Nikes on. Those are beautiful shoes. But Siakam's putting that work in on a PS43 court somewhere. I'm not even sure where it is. Maybe it's in Toronto. Maybe it's in Indiana. Probably not. Maybe it's somewhere down in the States. I don't know. Maybe it's in Miami. Who knows? But yeah, Siakam putting in that beautiful. It's a beautiful court. You can tell he's got major money now. And his other brothers are there too. There's Patrick, not just Christian. So we got different Siakam brothers hanging around. We're talking about siblings today. OG's siblings, Precious's siblings, Pascal's siblings. Yeah, really cool to see Siakam happy and on his own home court. Yeah, you know, I love that court he helped build down near Kensington Market in Augusta, down there. That was a big deal. The PS43 court in downtown Toronto in the court. We'll always have that PS43 forever. That's right, 43 Foundation. We support and love you. There you go. Javon Freeman Liberty with some action shots of him and action at Summer League on his stories. Brandon Carlson getting a lot of love from his people that support him, saying, let him know, big BG. And yeah, keep going. Big blocks by the man, 6 blocks, block party, popping off on the Raptors debut. Brandon Carlson, that's right. The big man coming in and throwing the shots back at people with the big blocks. Yeah, send it back. Send it back. 6 block party for the Raptors. Brandon Carlson. I love it. He's a lot of love out there. Lexi Carlson. I don't know if that's his sister or his girlfriend or wife or whatever. Somebody's really happy. Lexi Carlson. And then Scotty's on the Raptors official admin, still at Subway, making Subway sandwiches for people that are just in awe. Is that Scotty Barnes? Do you know him? That looks like Scotty Barnes. He's making my sandwich. Do you want onions on this? Yeah, that's what's going on there in the Instagram stories. A lot of Subway with him. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Milbester has entered the chat. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. David's saying, let's catch full ass, Fiercey. Yeah, that sounds weird phrasing. Let's catch full ass. We will full ass his ass right off the leaderboard. Wow. All right. So I like this. In some ways, the dominance of Kareem Thomas on the dunk board last year. Well, in some ways, we have people conspiring to come and get him off the top, the king of the hill. I don't know. In some ways, Kareem knows how to play the piano. He's playing piano with his life and hitting the keys that gets him dunks in this chat. But David and Fiercey, you are the ones that are coming up after him, and you have the best chance. So we'll have to see how this goes. Fiercey saying, yes, lurking for dunks. Yes, Fiercey. And Kareem saying, okay, guys, like it's on like Donkey Kong or it's on like Scotty. Bam. Okay, so Kareem's ready for the challenge. I like this. This is fun. So let's make this more competitive. Kareem has kind of dominated on the dunks like Shaq would. And yeah, we're going to have more competition on this. I'm saying Jabari Smith Jr. also did that. I don't know why. Jabari Smith Jr. Oh, he's not playing in Summer League, just like Scoot Henderson. Yeah, that's stupid. You could use that, Jabari. You're too good for it? Oh, you're too good for it, Jabari? I don't think so. That's right. David's saying Scoot has an ego. Brandon Miller doesn't. And that's probably part of it right there. I mean, I've changed my opinion on Brandon Miller a lot, considering he was an accomplice and a murderer. And that would really tainted him coming right in. But he has been a pro and a badass in the league. And I'm actually a fan of his now. I unfairly judged him from that very bad, sad incident that happened at Alabama. And now I've come around on him, and I actually really respect him in his game. So Brandon Miller, you going to Summer League, it's respect from Raptor Street. And Scoot Henderson, Jabari Smith, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? All right, Milbester's here. Let's see what Nick's Freak is here in the house. We've been already dissing James Dolan. I talked so much mad trash about your owner already. So if you want to tune in earlier, Milbester, you can hear my rant against him and his whining and crying this morning. Let's see. He's saying, morning, Lex. How did Raptors do so far in Summer League? We're 2-0, and we're 3rd overall in the standings for Summer League. I believe that's what it is. I may have to go check it again because, honestly, in some ways it changes that quickly because there were games that happened in the last day or so. So I may need to go check it again, and let me just see what the standings look like at this point. Hopefully we're still up near the top. Let's see. Okay, we're 4th at this point. Memphis won their 2nd game, and their point differential is 20 in each game. So they've won both their games by 20 points. And Miami is 2nd, Orlando is 3rd, and we're 4th. So we're actually in 4th place with the point differential at 2-0. So, yeah, I don't know where the Knicks are. You guys aren't even at the Vegas Summer League, are you? Oh, no, there you are. You're 0-1. You're 0-1. And you lost by 4 points. Okay, so, yeah, Raptors are 4th currently in the Summer League. We do better. We win the next 2 games. We got to beat Miami. Miami's undefeated too. Then we can be in the championship game. So we're online to still play for the championship, Milbester. That's where we're at. He's saying you got the Nets today and the Kings tomorrow. Kolik and Dadiat today played the Hornets. Still shocked about Payne signing. I guess he's Burke's replacement. I think that's an upgrade. I think it is. I mean, in some ways, Campaign's just a steady, good shooter from time to time. He's not going to give you a whole lot more. But yeah, in some ways, he's a really small add-on. He's not a big, huge needle pusher. I'll just say that. All right, well, Knicks, do what you do in the summer league. We'll see how you do. David's saying if it makes sense if you're a young guy and a good player with talent that the franchise would want the younger players to work with the rookies for a bit. Of course, there's a reason why Grady and Oshai are there teaching these younger guys because they were there last year and they can kind of talk to them about how things go. Some of these summer league teams have had very few guys with NBA experience that we've played already. Like that Oklahoma City team on Saturday night had barely any NBA experience. And even the Denver team, other than Strother, those guys don't know what they're doing. They're all undrafted guys from this year. So it's true that, Scoot not showing up to teach the younger Trailblazers, well, he's an asshole for that. He's an asshole for that. Yeah. Amit's saying, I think Summer League is for rookies, players who are not in rotations or young guys who are not on teams. There's a lot of different ways of looking at it. I mean, Abaji in some ways shouldn't be there. But he decided because he's a young player and he's committed and he doesn't mind. He doesn't have an ego like some of these other guys. I'll go to Summer League because it's going to be good for my development and I'm going to get more time out there and stuff like that. In some ways, we talked about, well, is this hurting Abaji because he's going there and he's not doing super, super good? Well, maybe to casual, they'll judge him and say, well, Abaji's not that good. He can't even play this good on Summer League. That's bullshit. I'm just happy he's there. He's getting development. He's getting more time. And there's things he's working on that don't necessarily have to do with scoring. That what he's doing there. So, I mean, it's on the individual basis. I mean, Javon Freeman-Liberty, this is his third summer league. He don't care. Jeff Doughton Jr., it's like his fourth, and he's still playing for the Sixers in summer league right now. So it is what it is. David's saying, that's the franchise's future. That's right. Trevor's saying, we are going to a couple more games today and the rest of the week. See, Trevor's going to go to summer league games. Trevor is sitting in those high school bleachers in the Cox Pavilion and the whatever places they're playing. And he's watching some basketball. That's a great week. In some ways, that would be fun to go to Summer League and just watch tons and tons of basketball. And that's what Trevor J is doing right now. Our eyes on the scene. Commissioner of Fun, Trevor J. That's right. You know what? We haven't done this yet, and I kind of forgot about doing this. So we'll go ahead and do it right now. Let's do the classic card, and I'll pull the card out, and we'll see what we're going to get. So some more trivia points can be had here. Oh, this is fun. We'll continue this thing that we've been doing this week where we have some connections to our country, our city, our team, the Raptors. So let's see if you guys can get. This is an old school card. It looks really old, kind of like the Chris Bosh card the other day. And I want to see if y'all know who this is. All right, first person to get it, don't half-ass me. Hang on, I got to hold it better, and I want to go to the bottom so that I'm at the bottom of the chat so I can see what y'all are writing. Who is that, guys? It's a little tough. Robert Ory is a good guess, but that's wrong, Amit. Maybe I'll hold it back a little bit. Rick Fox is right. Yeah. Amit's just faster than y'all. He's writing in and he's trying guesses faster than y'all. Y'all are hesitant. Maybe you're just kind of like, and Amit's like, Robert Ory, Rick Fox, and boom. Yeah, he got it because of the Canadian clue. That is Rick Fox, a Lakers card. And it looks like an old school card. Like this card looks like a 70s card. It's a very basic font, very basic colors. In some ways, it's not Lakers colors. It's like red, white, and blue. And then even the back looks like an old baseball card. Look at that. It's got the little doodle on the side. Rick led UNC to the Final Four in 1991. And then there's some weird guy with flags on there. Yeah, Rick Fox, great Canadian basketball NBA player. Rick has helped the Lakers to 2 straight NBA championships. A terrific role player. He can do a bit of everything on the floor. He's especially adept from long range. There you go. Yeah, Rick Fox, the classic card of the day. Amit Gaming getting the card today. Yeah, look at that card. It's hard to see him. It's not the easiest to see. And I know that he got it because of the clue I gave before it started. So there you go. Good job by Amit Gaming. Good job. All right, let's see. I'm back on the chat. And I'm at Trevor J. Okay, David's saying, our young guys on our team with potential that haven't done anything yet. Fiercely saying, maybe Miller wants to get more experience and has a love and passion for the game. He wants to improve and show his commitment like Grady and Oshai. Scoot definitely needed to be a part of it. Yeah, I mean, let's talk about this difference. The teams are not that different. The Charlotte Hornets, the Portland Trailblazers, in a similar place in the league. They have young guys that they're trying to build up through, kind of like us. Well, if Scoot Henderson's not showing up to be a mentor to the young guys and get them in the right place, well, does that show a commitment to his team? No. Brendan Miller does, though, and it feels like he's important to come in and get to know these guys and play some time with them immediately. And that's the difference. In some ways, Charlotte is better off because of that, and Portland's a mess. Portland Trailblazers have been a mess for a couple years now, and they're just even more of a mess now that Lillard's gone, and they're just stupid. The Trailblazers are a garbage franchise at this point. It's sad to say because in some ways I like that franchise. I have friends that are big fans of it, but honestly, they're mismanaged and it's really sad that they can't get their high draft pick from last year to show up for Summer League this year. I don't think he's hurt or anything either. It's stupid. Davis saying, like Abaji, for example, to me, it makes complete sense that he's playing in Summer League. See, I was like on the fence about it. I was like, he could, but he doesn't have to. It shouldn't have to be absolutely necessary, but he opted to. So that shows a commitment by Oshai. It really does. Isaac saying, I keep going to my local Subway, but Scotty Barnes is never there serving. Keep going. Don't stop. And Scotty's proud of you, Isaac, for eating Subway every single day. You just have to eat it every day, all the time. Maybe you get an order and eat it really slow. Just sit in there and like nibble like a little rodent on the bread and just like a little bit. And like, sir, are you enjoying your Subway today? Very much so. I want to savor every bite. I may be here a while. I hope that doesn't bother you. Oh, no problem, sir. Do you need some more water? Yes, please. I'm Isaac, the benevolent one. Yeah, I mean, I would do that. I just hang out in your local Subway as much as possible, and Scotty will show. Scotty will appear. Maybe. There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. Ahmed saying, no, last year he played in Summer League. We're talking about Scoot Henderson. I know he played last year. I know Scoot Henderson played last year. Yeah, he played last year, but he's not playing this year for some reason. What is that? Milbester saying, I want them to get Brooke Lopez. Okay, but he makes $25 million a year. That's what I'm saying. Okay. For a 36-year-old center, and the Bucks would want a first-round pick. Just hope they figure out the backup center who they sign or trade for. Well, isn't it Keita Bates-Diop? Didn't you get him? Isn't he your backup center now? Keita Bates-Diop? I think that's your center, Milbester. Right there. Fiercely saying, Campaign has a very bizarre way of shooting. He shoots from the side. Weird form. That is true. That is true. I've seen that. That's true. He was a Raptor very briefly. He was in our training camp and we cut him. And then he kind of went as a Raptor killer coming at us later. Yeah. Milbester saying, also, guys, rest in peace to Joe Bryant. Kobe's dad passed away at the age of 69. Another loss for Kobe's family. Condolences to Vanessa and the rest. Yeah, this is sad. This is sad. In some ways, it's really sad that his son died before him. You never want to see that. But yeah, I was just thinking about Joe Bryant the other day because I think that he was one of our questions. When we did the father-son questions, David wrote a question about Kobe and Joe, and that he was a former head coach of the Los Angeles Sparks, Joe Bryant. Joe Jellybean Bryant. Yeah. This is sad. I hate hearing this. Of course, the media, there's so many famous people. There's reality shows, there's movie actors, there's TV, there's athletes. There's so many people that get famous. There's people that are famous for being on TikTok, stupid shit like that. That there's going to be more and more celebrity, like famous people passing on. And it just seems like this weekend was just full of them, left and right. Shelley Duvall, Dr. Ruth, Richard Simmons. It's just they come so fast and furious right now. There's so many famous people out there. Jerry West has passed in the last year. There's going to be a certain level of NBA greats that we are familiar with. There's 70s greats, and then the 80s greats will pass. And it's going to be sad. It's going to be sad because there's going to be heroes and people from our childhood that are gone. This is just life, and it's just the way it happens. It's just how it is. If you're just saying, shoot, I was on delay, had to click on live. Oh, well, once again, y'all need to do that first, is hit the live button. I can't only tell you this. I can't make you do it. All right, anyway. Most saying W stream, W vibes. Keep at it. Always good times. Good times are here. Raptors for life. Raptor freak family cruise strong forever. I agree, Monique. Good times are really here. And Masai saying that he felt better after the second day of the draft is the good time start right there. I don't take the leadership of Masai Ujiri. Then understand that if Ujiri's feeling better about how we're doing, all of a sudden, because of things, and he hadn't felt this good in a while, hey, I'll go with him. And I think you're right. Yeah, Denial's here. Good to see Denial. I used to type 120 words per minute when I was younger. Now I'm down to about 70. I mean, that is the way that they gauge it. It's like they'll ask you on job applications, what are your words per minute? How fast can you be? How much can we exploit you for not paying you much? And how fast can you go? This is kind of how it is. It's true. Fiercely saying at Isaac, Scotty's still in Vegas. Do your Subways runs next week? Oh, yeah. Maybe you should figure out where he is first. Do we need an Elon Musk plane tracker for Scotty? No, we don't want to invade his privacy like that. See, the thing is, I know this. Scotty is about to go to Utah. His next stop is when they're done with Summer League. Him and Mobo are going to play for Team Mobo in Powder League. So he's going to go from Vegas to Utah, Salt Lake City, and he'll play in the Powder League for Team Mobo with Jonathan's older brother and Jonathan on the team. So that's the next thing. But he can't go there until Mobo's done with Summer League, right? So the Powder League, they'll show up and play on that at some point. We haven't seen any highlights of that yet, though. The return of Scotty Barnes to Powder League is supposed to be coming in the next week or so. So, yeah. And Isaac's saying, good advice for a 4-pointer dunk for Fiercey. Ottawa advice. Looking out. See, all that time you spend in the Subway, it was just eating fresh. And that's what it is. You weren't going to get Scotty Barnes. So, yeah, we'll give Fiercey a dunk for that. All right, she's going to 149. We're going to give her a 3-pointer. Yeah, they're going to catch up with you, Kareem. Look out. She's being helpful. She's getting dunks from being helpful. There you go. Most saying, I got the Scotty Subway poster, Isaac. That's cool. So, Monique, you have a Subway poster of Scotty Barnes working at Subway in a Subway outfit? That's pretty damn cool. I like that. Fiercely saying also, Scoot played last year for marketing purposes, and he kind of had to. This year, I predict he's excessively working out in the offseason to surprise us and rebrand his game and image next season. No, I doubt that. He made what he got to do. The hype about him is what it is. In some ways, I don't know. If you're a fan, I'm not. In some ways, I think he's a hype machine, and in some ways, he got a whole bunch of acclaim that he didn't deserve. And in some ways, I don't think he's working hard. No, I don't. I don't think he is working hard. Unless I'm proven otherwise somehow, some way, I don't think he is. No, I think the Portland Trailblazers are a team he doesn't really want to be on. And the crazy thing is they traded Damian Lillard to help have Scoot Henderson be more of a room in there. But it doesn't seem like Scoot's very thrilled about being on the Trailblazers either. So, I mean, that's part of it. You can gauge how committed a player is to a franchise, whether they want to go play Summer League. That can tell you a lot right there. And Brandon Miller's fully in with the Hornets and them building around him. So, yeah, that's it right there. Scoot's not even sitting in that row with Delano and Shaden now. Is he even there with the other guys like Delano Banton that aren't playing in Summer League to support them? I don't think he is. So that's what I got to say to that right there. Yeah. Fiercely saying, so now we got to say subscribe, smash the like button, and the live button. Yeah, hit the live button. I've warned you this. I warned you this around the championships of the last season, that you got to be on top of your game, Fiercely. You don't understand Amit Gaming is the gaming in his name means he's gaming it to have every advantage you can. And if you are just going to be passive about it, he will run roughshod over you, just like he did last season. So you've got to be on top of things. You've got to hit that live button. That's right. Yeah, smash the live button, guys. Right now I'm saying, Lex, do you know if we are really getting Koloko back? And what's your thoughts on Carlson? I don't know for sure. I will say it looks real good that he's around Raptors officials at Summer League and not other teams. I'd say it's really good that he's talking to Masai, and Masai and them are in the middle of the process of him talking to the fitness to play committee, because it's ultimately in their hands whether he's going to be cleared to play or not. And then it's going to be up to Adam Silver and the NBA to adjudicate whether we have the rights first to have a Koloko back in, which we should. We should very much have the rights. Now, the waiver wire works a certain way. And what happened recently when they cut Paul Reed from the Sixers is that the team that is in the top of the waiver wire, it's just like in our fantasy leagues. The team that has the priority in the waiver wire will get the first dibs. And it was the Pistons. And the Pistons said, yeah, Paul Reed, we want him. He's on the Pistons now. So it's kind of like that. Now, in this case with Christian, I would hope that the NBA is saying the waiver wire priority is for Toronto first, that they should have first dibs to pick him up off the waiver wire out of anybody because he was the one who was under contract with them. So that's what I think. I love Carlson. He's amazing. It's amazing that he didn't get drafted. And we got him outside the draft. And I love that he's on our two-way. And then he's going to be playing for both teams this year, Randolph. So that's all you need to know about Brandon Carlson. Get used to seeing him hit threes and block shots for the Raptors. That's right. Milbester's saying, Lex, they still got 2 roster spots while under $60 million in the apron. Still first apron and have $5 million tax mid-level exception. Achua could sign and trade. Diop isn't tall for center. No, I agree. You're right. And Precious, the same thing. So I don't know. I think it would go a long way if you do get Precious back. But if you're talking about sign and trade for Precious, I don't know. In some ways, I'm surprised Precious hasn't been snapped up either. But once again, these guys who were on the Raptors 2 years ago that kind of were flaky, well, their market value has been shown this free agency period while they've been free agents and nobody's biting. Whether it's Precious Achua, Gary Trent Jr., and supposedly Malachi Flynn is also out there in limbo and nobody wants him. It's very, very interesting. Fiercely saying, I agree with you, Lex. He's not that good. He replaced Lillard, but isn't even the face of the team. It's actually on him. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand why people compared him to Wemby so much. That was such a false equivalency. Victor Wembanyama versus this guy just because he has big, muscly arms? No, y'all are crazy. You're crazy. Whoever thought that Victor Wembanyama was anywhere near the same place as Scoot Henderson 2 years ago? You were fucking idiots the whole time. I said it then. I'm like, what the fuck? You think this guy's anything like this Frenchman that's like 7'5"? You guys are idiots. And that's why I was like, go ahead. Whichever team takes Scoot. Michael Jordan was smart enough on his way out on the Charlotte. He's like, I don't want Scoot Henderson. Brandon Miller. That's all I have to say right there. Yeah, 11:08. Yeah, we'll finish up 11:11. Let's do a wish. Raptors championship. That's great. Isaac's saying touch grass and smash the live button. I like it. Milbester's saying there were reports Gary Trent was picking the Raptors or Knicks in free agency, but we don't need another forward. Those reports are bullshit. We are not interested in him. We've let him go. He's gone. He's gone. He's not. There's not a path for him to come back. We don't have the room. We don't have the money. He's nowhere near the numbers that he wants. He wants $18 million a year. We were paying him $18 million a year last year. We told him we'd only pay him $15 million a year earlier. He didn't listen to us. So then we went and did the Sacramento trade. Now we can't do anything with him. So Gary, you're SOL with us. And in some ways, you may be lucky to get a $7 million a year contract right now. Seriously, it's that bad for the middle class in the NBA at this point. That it is just that there's no money that way. Fiercely saying Wemby way over Scoot. It has nothing to do with the height situation. Yeah. Oh, you said Raptors or Sixers. Yeah, the Sixers are still a possibility, although they're shoring up and getting more and more guys added. KJ Martin coming back to the Sixers. There's a couple other players that have been come back to the Sixers, like Lowry. Lowry's back on the Sixers again, too. So they're getting filled up in some ways. So I don't think Gary on the Sixers is right. And plus, we know Nick Nurse didn't like Gary Trent. So I don't see the Sixers getting Gary Trent Jr. Nick Nurse is probably like, yeah, I don't want to go there again. I coached him in Toronto for a while, and it's just not going to work. He's not going to work for what I want to do. So I wouldn't hold your breath about Gary Trent Jr. joining the Philadelphia 76ers. SOL means shit out of luck. That's what that means. SOL, shit out of luck. That's what that means. Yeah. Your comments have been blackballed. What? Where are your comments? I don't see any of your comments, Kareem. Where's the comment? I've not blackballed your comments. You know, YouTube's been doing weird shit. Now, if you're using a lot of colorful language, maybe they're editing you. Like, if you're dropping a lot of F-bombs, maybe they're like, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Fiercely saying, I don't want to go there. Chris Brown song. All right, let me continue with my tabs and making sure I'm not missing anything. I talked about that. The WNBA Fantasy League is going to go on a hiatus for a little while as the Olympics will start up, and all the women in the WNBA a lot of them will be playing in the Olympics. Team USA, Team Canada, in different places. So there will be a break from our fantasy league. So y'all, there will be games tonight. I think there's a couple games on Wednesday, but then after that, there's no games for like a month because they're all going to Paris. But the league will continue afterwards, and this is the second to last week of our regular season. So we'll do this week. It finishes in like the 20th of August, and then there'll be one more week, the last week of the regular season, and then we'll go in the playoffs for the WNBA Fantasy League. So be ready and don't fall asleep on that one. Get that shit done. Get it done right. That's right. Let's see. You guys are talking about in the Facebook chat. Trevor posted something about Bruno Caboclo had a private workout in Las Vegas in front of executives. And he's going to try and make the NBA again. He looked really good for Brazil recently. So we'll have to see. I think that's about it. I don't see anything else in there that I haven't talked about that's that important. All right, let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for playing trivia today with me. OG Ananobi family trivia. Not the easiest trivia. One of the hardest trivias we've ever done. Thank you, David, for helping me run the trivia and doing a great job judging and helping me write it. A fantastic job, David. I really appreciate the partnership we've started, and I continue want to grow, getting better and better at it with you, because I think that there's a lot of promise in the future. It has been really, really good to have another mind on it to help keep things a little bit more fresh. And that's part of why the OG trivia was so good today. James Dolan, you're an idiot. And in some ways, you know what? The New York market has had a juggernaut, a hold on the MLB for the longest time with the Yankees. Well, it's not going to be that way with Adam Silver. And you go ahead and whine and cry about it all you want. We want a healthy league. We don't want the league to be like what Carlos said is going on in the Philippines. We want this league to have parity and the ability for any team to win a championship. There can't be just an elite class of top teams that have all the money that win all the championships. Why the fuck would anybody go to the other team's games and spend any money on them? So the decision by Adam Silver in making the league have this parity is the right one. And the people that whine and crying about it that had an advantage, like the New York market, well, go ahead and whine and cry. In some ways, the MSG network may be in big trouble in the years to come. I'm not upset about that. I'm really not. In some ways, whatever, James Dolan. In some ways, the reason why he's upset is because he makes so much money off MSG. Well, if Adam Silver and the new TV deal cut the nuts off on your financials for that, good, James Dolan. Fuck you, is what I would say right there as a 10. I'll say it one more time. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching me. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And tomorrow we'll be doing a preview for our game tomorrow. I forget who we're playing tomorrow. We're playing Miami. We're playing Miami tomorrow. Or yeah, I think we're playing Miami or Utah. One of the two. I forget. It's either Miami or Utah. I don't remember. If somebody remembers who we're playing tomorrow, go ahead and tell me right now. Yeah, I'll do the preview for that preseason, summer league game for that game. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to go look at the schedule. Y'all won't tell me. I'll go look at the schedule. Who are we playing tomorrow? Utah. We're playing Utah tomorrow at 5 p.m. So, yeah, I'll have the scout for Utah Jazz, Toronto Raptors Summer League game. 9:30 tomorrow preview. We'll be ready there. Utah Jazz, Walker Kessler, Keontae George. Yeah, we'll be ready for them. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching me. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And get live with it, baby. Get live with it. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching me. Let's go Raptors. Let's go Scotty Barnes. Let's go Darko Rajakovic. Let's go Masai Ujiri. Let's go Team Canada basketball. Let's go Teresa Resch in the WNBA in Toronto. Let's go basketball in general in Canada. And let's be proud Raptors fans. And let's go beat the Jazz tomorrow. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. I'm Masai Ujiri. Win, 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 win. I'm Scotty Barnes. Win, 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 win. I'm Darko Rajakovic. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win.